Share the unique value of your products and services with consumers from New York to Atlanta with more than $300 billion in annual purchasing power. Matthews Marketing will promote your business on the premier TV networks, including CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, ESPN, MTV, OWN, BT, and VH1. So call us at 732-357-5701 to book your Spotlight marketing package and get growing right now.
America, help us make Shop Black Week one of the greatest movements of all time. From Friday, November 20th to Friday, November 27th, we're asking every American to make a purchase from a Black-owned business. Purchase, buy, visit, support, shop Black Week.
So shop urban and shop black right now.
Good morning, this is Stan Matthews, and welcome to the Black Business Spotlight. And this morning, our masterclass interview is powerful, timely, and unique. Remember, the information and the inspiration is shared is to advance the public good economically, educationally, politically, socially, and yes, personally. Why do we have these masterclass interviews? Because we are only going to advance the greater good in society by providing you with the best thinking that there is on a variety of subjects. And this morning's interview is no exception. This morning, my guest is Dr. Larry Davis. He is an educator at another level. He's an educator who's on a mission. He's an educator and an author who's not just trying to make books and make money. Dr. Larry Davis is making a difference in the lives of our children and the lives of our family. He's joining us from Austin, Texas this morning, and I want to bring him into the conversation and thank him for being with us this morning. Dr. Larry, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for having me. Now, Mr. Matthews, I'm from the great city of Fort Worth, Texas. Austin is the capital, but let me give my people in Fort Worth some props.
So the DFW is in the house.
There you go.
So Carla Tillman, founder and CEO of Shop Black Week, which is coming up on November 20th to 27th. The DFW is in the house because that's where National Shop Black Week is headquartered. Dr. Davis, what is the name of the book that you have recently authored, and can you hold it up for our viewers?
Yeah, let me hold this up for you. It is entitled Working with Our 4D Students, Defiant, Difficult, Disrespectful, and Disruptive. Now, Sam, let me give you a little background on this right here. Like you said, I'm an educator and an author, but I want to throw a number at you, $6 billion. Mm-hmm. That is the estimated yearly cost needed to close the achievement gap in this country. 250 is the number of years it would take to close the achievement gap in this country, given our current efforts. Now think about this. 6 billion is not enough, and 250 is just far too long to close the achievement gap between our kids. And the reality is, we'll never close the achievement gap because the students who are being impacted are the very same students who are being suspended and removed from the educational settings every day.
Wow. Well, a society can be measured, in my view, by how it treats its seniors and how it treats its children. And people often say the same trite and true statement that children are our future, but we just don't invest like they're our future. What are some of the prescriptions, Dr. Larry, some of the recommendations for closing that achievement gap in your view and in the book you've just published?
Well, I'm going to give you two very well-known facts. Students learn when they're engaged in their work and known by their teachers. How can they be engaged in their work and known by their teachers if they're constantly being put in in-school suspension, out-of-school suspension, or even worse, alternative discipline centers? Think about that. That is the very definition of a disconnect. we're not connecting with the students who need us the most. So my contention, and the reason I wrote this book, is to help educators and teachers and administrators understand how to build those genuine, true relationships with all children. Now, students who's traditionally disproportionately disciplined, those are going to be our African American, Hispanics, students with disabilities. But the number one student that's disproportionately disciplined is the African American female.
From the perspective of Dr. Larry Davis, what would you say if you could talk to Vice President-elect Kamala Harris and President-elect Joe Biden about Dr. Larry Davis's perspective on how we can close this achievement gap and destroy this discipline gap? What would you say to them?
That's a really good question, and I'm gonna actually keep that theme going. Since you said the Vice President and President-elect, how did they get elected? By building relationships, by getting out there, talking about the problems, throwing money at those areas where they know they had to throw more money at to get the attention of the voters. That's what we have to do. And it's $6 billion annually, not the estimated cost, it's annually. So if you look that up, $6 billion over 10 years, right? We're talking about $60 billion, and we still haven't closed the achievement gap. We need to get out there. I think Condoleezza Rice said a couple of years back, we should not be able to define a child's education level based on their zip code, and we do that. Some of these are implicit and some of these are very explicit biases, but we need to get in there and teach our educators how to relate to all children.
I agree with you entirely. So here's the best part of our opportunity together, good doctor. Where can people get 4D, Dr. Davis?
Right, they can get the book. Here we go, Working with Our 4D Students. You can get it on Amazon right now, and for a limited time only, Stan, we have the book for $5.99 ebook.
Could you repeat that?
On Amazon.com, we have it for $5.99 ebook for a limited time only. The book only came out last Thursday, and like you always are, you were ahead of the curve and you knew it was coming out and reached out to me, so I appreciate you.
That's right. Likewise. So our Shop Black, our Shop Black book recommendation for this week is Working with 4D Students by my dear friend, Dr. Larry Davis. Dr. Larry, is there a number that people can contact you if they want a consultation or know where you're going to have a speaking engagement?
Yes, I'm going to give you my number is 817-793-7074. And you can reach out to me at larry@larryddavis.com, or you can visit my website, larryddavis.com.
Thank you so much for being with us this morning in the Shop Black Spotlight, being our masterclass interview. Dr. Larry Davis, thank you so much for being in the Shop Black Spotlight. Thank you for being our masterclass interview. So stay healthy, stay safe, stay tuned, and stay connected. We'll see you on Monday night. Thanks for being with us.
Oh, thanks for having me. Looking forward to it.
Same here. Thanks, Doc. Thanks for tuning in to the Shop Black Spotlight with Stan Matthews. If you like content that spotlights Black wealth creators and job creators, subscribe to our channel and press the notification button. Then smash the thumbs up button so that you're notified when we post new videos.